and co-founder of KYN. I'm here at the KYN Movement Studio in the Turks and Caicos Islands, and I'm ready to move through our Power Hour class. This 60-minute deep power flow starts with a warm-up where we get into our core, we get into the body with vinyasa, and we start to warm up from the inside out. Then we move into our standing series where we build a strong foundation from our feet to our hips. After the standing series, we get back on the mat for some deep stretching and relaxation. I hope you enjoy this practice and move with me. We're going to need 2 blocks and a towel for the practice, and I'll see you on the mat. All right, we're going to begin our practice on our back on the mat. So come on back with me. We'll ground down through the feet, bend the knees, take your arms down by your sides, closing your eyes. We can turn our palms open, opening up through the shoulders, the collarbones, the chest. Good, and as the eyes close, we just start to bring our awareness into the body and to the breath. Noticing the sensation and quality of your natural breath. And just take a moment to tune into your body on the ground. We can keep the feet planted and the knees bent, or we could walk the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop open. You might also feel comfortable just sending your heels down to the bottom edge of your mat and lengthening the body. Find a comfortable position on your back and bring your awareness into the body, your attention to the breath. See if you can begin to extend the inhale and the exhale. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose or the mouth. So we'll be using deep exhales through the mouth throughout our practice whenever we need to really release any stagnant energy in the body. Let's try to find a deep breath in and out, maybe through the nose here. And as you inhale, feel the belly rise, the chest rise. Feel the breath in the throat. And then exhale through the throat, then through the chest, then through the belly. Inhale to the belly. Inhale to the chest. Inhale to the throat. Exhale through the throat, through the chest, through the belly. And let's find this wave of breath on our own, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. See if you can allow each part of the breath to be about the same length of time. As you inhale, think about creating space in the body. As you exhale, we're gently removing that space. And you can feel the body sinking into the ground with each exhale. See if you can bring all of your attention to the breath. We can let go of our day. We'll notice the movement of the mind. The mind will continue to flow, but we'll see if we can step outside of thought, settle into the space around it. Drop into your body and keep your attention on the rhythm and quality of your breath. We're shifting from an everyday subconscious breath to a deeply conscious yoga breath. And we're going to use this breath as we move through our practice today. The rhythm of our breath will guide our flow. 3 more breaths. Good. At the bottom of the next exhale, we're going to gently bend the knees and pull the knees into the chest. You can keep your eyes closed or slowly open them. Hold the knees, the shins, or backs of your thighs, and then start to circle your knees. So we'll hold the backs of the thighs if you need a little more space in this pose. So if your shoulders and head are off the floor, we'll hold the backs of those thighs. And then change direction. Even out the movement. Notice the quality of the breath. Notice the sensation in the body. Good. As you exhale, let's give our legs a squeeze into the chest, into the belly. Reach through your heels. And then send those heels to the ceiling. Hold the backs of your legs. Reach through the heels, the toes now, and circle the feet. Change direction. Good. On your exhale, pull the knees back into the chest. Take your arms wide, palms down. And as you exhale, let the knees hover over to the right, just above the ground. Pull navel to spine here. Plant the hands and open up the shoulders. Good. Tune into the twist through the spine, the torso. Inhale, use your core to pull to center. Exhale, knees to the left, just above the ground. Ground through the shoulders as you press down through the knees. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, a little faster to the right, following the rhythm of our breath. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Good. Inhale to center. As the knees drop to the right, we could turn the head to the left. Inhale to center, and as they drop to the left, we can turn our head to the right. Side to side, your timing, your pace. Good. Gently warming up the belly and opening up through the side body, through the hips, the neck, and spine. As you come over to your right now, you have the option of extending through one or both legs. So if we want to add a little more in, maybe we hover the legs. Back to center on your inhale, to the other side, exhale. One or both legs extend. Inhale to center, exhale over. Side to side, your timing and pace. We're toning and warming through the belly here. Good. Stay grounded and rooted through the palms, open through the heart space. Feel into the outer hip. Follow the rhythm and quality of your breath. Good. Inhale to center, exhale over. All right, coming back to center on your inhale. Hugging the knees into the chest, take the hands to the back of the head, elbows wide. As you exhale, let's curl forehead toward the knees. Elbows wide, now lift the chin. Let's see if we can stack our knees on the hips. We're gonna hug the right knee in and extend your left leg long, maybe reaching through our heel. And change. And change. And change. And change. Now press the head gently back into the hands. We don't want to yank that head up. We're going to press back gently, elbows wide. We feel the heart space open here, strong through our legs. Maybe we reach through the toes now, just to change it up for our ankles. Good. Engage your core. We can challenge the pose by getting those shoulders a little higher off the ground. Good. Keep breathing, keep that breath moving through the body. And we can add a little more in here. Let's try opposite elbow to knee. So left elbow to right knee and change. And change. And change. Your timing, your pace. Feeling into that twist through the torso. We're getting into our obliques, our side core. Good. Strong through the belly. We're really warming up now. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, last set. Lower down with control, lower the feet, lower the head. Take your arms wide, let's let the knees drop side to side. So just tick-tock your knees, side to side. Feel the breath in the body. Soften the belly. Good, come back to center, walk the heels a little closer to your body, feet plant hip distance apart, arms come down by your sides, palms down. We're getting set up for a bridge stretch. We're gonna lengthen the tailbone and lift our hips on the inhale. Press into your shoulders, arms, hands. Lengthen out the back of the neck. And we might even walk those shoulder blades more under the body. Plant through the feet. Let's heel toe the feet a little closer together. Plant the left foot firmly. Engage your core, your belly, and send the right heel to the ceiling. A little lift through the heel, lift through both hips, and then bend the knee and plant that foot back down. Other side, left heel lifts, both hips lift, and down. We're gonna find a marching pace here on your own. Our foundation are our feet, our arms, our shoulders, and the back of the head. So we're pressing through the floor and pulsing up through the heel. Good. Exhale to lower, inhale to lift. Good, we can feel this in our glutes. We can feel this in our legs. Strong through the legs. Good, navel's pulling to spine to support the low back here. And we're using our strong foundation. We're pressing through the floor. Good. Feeling the heat building from the inside out here. One more each side. Lower both feet. We can lift the hips on the inhale, lower one vertebra at a time on the exhale. Pull the knees into the chest, hold the backs of the thighs. From here, we're gonna rock and roll the body forward and back. We'll build some momentum, getting a nice little massage for the spine. And then see if you can come up onto the feet and hands at the top of your mat. Good, from here, press yourself back to a down dog stretch. And let's spread the fingers nice and wide on our mat. Plant the hands evenly. Allow for some softness to the knees, maybe the heels are lifted, and see if you can drop that head heavy between the arms. Letting go of any tension or tightness here, shake it off. Shoulder blades are drawing down your back. And the breath is steady, good. Start to pedal the heels now left and right. As you pedal the heels, maybe let the hips drop a little side to side, like you're wagging your tail. Good. Getting into the hamstrings a little more. Back to center. On your inhale, we're gonna spring forward to a plank position, shoulders over the wrists. Let the knees tap the floor, take your hips back and up, downward dog, exhale. Inhale, roll forward. We can let the knees hover above the ground or they can tap the mat, take the hips back and up, down dog. Inhale forward, exhale back and up. Find your flow between down dog and plank pose here. Pressing the floor away on the exhale. Press it away. Inhale forward, press it away, back. We might pick up the pace a little bit here to build a little more heat. Or you could bend the elbows as you bend the knees and get a little more work in your arms. Find a nice powerful breath. You might be coming into a Ujjayi breath where there's this subtle restriction in the throat. Inhale forward, exhale back and up. Good. Feeling the energy building in the legs and arms. 3 more. Last one. Good, downward dog. Roll forward to your plank pose, holding here, press the floor away. Draw those shoulder blades down the back, pull navel to spine, reach back through your heels, forward through crown of head, nice and strong here. Then down to the forearms, elbows just under the shoulders. Press into the hands and forearms, press into your elbows. Send the floor away from you. Let the neck be an extension of your spine, and if you feel the hips drop, let's pick them up. Reach back through the heels. Hold and breathe. Adding on, you take a rest when you need it. We're gonna dip one knee at a time. So tapping the knees one at a time, and we're gonna find a pace that feels good. So we can pick up the pace, we can slow it down. Strong bodies. All right. Beautiful warm up here for our core, our arms, our legs. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to the thighs and lift the heart for Sphinx pose. We can send the arms a little more forward for space. We can pick up the chin, draw the shoulders back. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the chin. Right ear to right shoulder, inhale. Down through center, exhale. Over to the other side. Just take a moment here to open up through your neck. Release any tension you're holding in your jaw. Feel that conscious breath moving through your body. And back to center on your inhale. Lower down, head on the hands. So one hand on the other, forehead on hands. Pick up your feet, let them drop side to side. Good, we're just using this movement to soften through hips and low spine. Maybe a little massage here for the quads, the belly. We're gonna lower the legs back down and walk those legs together on your mat. Point the toes and press down through the tops of the feet. Take the hands either side of the ribs, lengthen and lift the heart. Pull the shoulders back. Open up through the heart. Keep the tops of the feet planted and we can engage through the quads. From here, see if we can float our arms all the way back, reaching back. Maybe hands to the backs of our thighs. We might even interlace our fingers. Find a position that feels good for you anywhere along the way. On your inhale, find length in your body. On your exhale, we lift the heart. We reach through the fingers. So it's a little pulse up. And you should feel this in the back body. So all the muscles along the spine are lighting up, especially the mid-back and shoulders. Neck is an extension of your spine. If you notice you're cranking your head back, let's find that long line of the neck. Good. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, lower back down, head on your hands, pick up your feet, let them drop side to side. See if we can soften completely the back body. Find that deep and steady breath. Good. Second set, we're gonna get into our legs a little more, our glutes. We're gonna start just the same way. Point the toes, press down through the tops of your feet. Lift through the heart and lengthen everything. Float your arms back if you can. Maybe we stay here or maybe we use the fingers on the ground for support. We're gonna reach from our hips through our toes and lift those legs on the exhale. So on your inhale, find length in your whole body. On your exhale, we lift the legs. Lift on the exhale. Keeping the heart open. Keep the neck an extension of the spine. Now we can feel the mid to low back, working hard. We can feel our glutes. Use your breath. We never want to stop breathing. So even when we're doing these core workouts, we want to keep the breath moving. And you can use your exhale. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Lower back down. Head on your hands. Pick up the feet. Let them drop side to side. Feeling the warmth through the torso. Lowering the toes to the ground. Take your hands either side of your ribs. Press up to your knees. Good. From your tabletop, let's just take a moment to stretch out the spine. Come onto the tops of your feet. Exhale, press the floor away. Hollow the belly, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Pull the shoulders back, lift the chin. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Good, exhale. In through the nose, maybe out through the mouth here. Nice releasing breath. One more. From here, reset your hands on the ground, fingers nice and wide, flip on the toes, take it back and up, downward dog. Beautiful. Pressing the floor away, let the head hang heavy. Excellent. We're gonna walk the hands to the feet, find a forward fold at the back of your mat, hold opposite elbows and a little bit of sway side to side. Releasing the low spine. As much bend to the knees as we need here. Back to center, we're gonna pull navel to spine and plant our feet. On the inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Take your arms all the way up. Reach up out of the hips, pull up out of the ribs, and let's hold on to our right wrist. So we're gonna reach through that heel of hand and come up and over to the left. Exhale. Good. Inhale, back to center, switch your grip, up and over to the right. Now as we reach to the right, let your hips shift a little to the left. Inhale, back to center, switch the grip, up and over. Inhale, up and over, other side, switch the grip. Good, back to center, take the hands to the low spine, bring the weight forward in your toes. We're pressing through those fingers, through the palms. We're gonna lift through the heart, pull the shoulders back, let the head drop back, keep that weight forward in your feet, keep lifting through the heart. As you exhale, let the head and shoulders drop back, pull the arms toward each other. Breathe. Inhale, all the way back up. Good. Separate the feet a little wider. Exhale, bow over your thighs. Take the head down. Shake out the head. Soften the jaw. Sweep your arms back. Active reach back here, or maybe we interlace our fingers for a shoulder stretch. Reach through the finger grip and bow a little more deeply. Exhale your breath. Pull the shoulders off the ears. On your inhale, sink through your hips. Plant the feet. Reach the arms forward and high. Press into the ground and stand tall. Exhale, bend the knees, bow, active reach back. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's try and find some momentum. So we're going to use our arms to guide us. Swing back, swing high. Feel your feet firmly rooted on the floor. Use the exhale to release any stagnant energy in the body. Let it go. 3 more breaths. Inhale, rise, shake it off, exhale. Take a walk to the top of your mat. Plant the feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step the right foot back. Here we are in low lunge. If you need use of your blocks, we can take the blocks on each side of the foot for a little more space in the pose. And we're gonna shift the weight forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Blocks or no blocks. As you come forward, we're dropping the hips, lifting the heart. As you come back, we can bow the head, maybe pick up those toes, forehead into your shin. Forward and back. Good, let's come back into our low lunge. We're gonna pick up the hips. We might have that block under the right hand, or maybe we're on the floor. We're gonna lengthen everything and then twist to the left. Left hand to hip, we wanna square off. We want to feel the hips square to the floor and the shoulders stacked. Then float the left arm high. Reach through that back heel. Reach up through the fingers, forward through the crown of your head, and get lighter on your supporting arm. Lots of length, lots of twist. Exhale, circle down. Good, plant both hands, take the left leg back, downward dog. Inhale forward to your plank pose. Stay lifted or drop the knees for 3 yoga push-ups. Elbows pull to ribs, hover halfway. Exhale, inhale, press up. Halfway, press up. Halfway, press up. Chaturanga, exhale. Lifted cobra, inhale or upward dog. Down dog, exhale. Press into your hands, take the right leg back and up. Exhale, right foot between your hands. You can help it there. Blocks or no blocks, shift the weight forward and back. Opening hips, opening hamstrings here. Good. Good. Back into low lunge, picking up our hips, engaging our core, lots of length in the body. Maybe there's a block under the left hand. Twist to your right. Let's stack through the shoulders and square off through our hips as best we can. Reach back to your heel. Float the right arm high. Reach. Feel the twist through your torso. Find length in every direction. Keep breathing. Exhale, circle down. Let's take the right foot back, downward dog. Forward to plank, 3 yoga push-ups. Halfway hover, inhale, press up. Halfway hover. Inhale, press up, halfway hover, and press up. Let's come through chaturanga. Exhale, lifted cobra or upward dog. Inhale, downward dog, exhale. Good. Looking forward, we can step or hop it to the top of our mat. Halfway lengthen, inhale, fold, exhale. Let's try reverse swan dive. Hips back, heart forward, rise. Hands to heart, exhale. Again, inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale, take the left foot back to lunge. Block or no block, we're gonna lengthen, twist to the right. Good, feeling into that twist. Maybe we take it a little bit deeper, reaching up and back. Exhale, circle down. Take the right foot back and up here, and then forward to a 3-legged plank. We can add in the push-ups or not, that's up to you. We can drop to the left knee for more support. Halfway, press up. Halfway, press up. I'm going for it. Halfway, press up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. 4-legged dog. Left leg is back and up. Inhale. And thread it through all the way. Good, low lunge, picking up the hips. We might use a block under the right hand. Spin. Float the left arm high, square through your hips, feel into that twist, maybe take it deeper. Good, exhale, circle down. Let's take that left leg back and up. Forward to your plank. Yoga push-ups are there if you want, those are optional. Chaturanga to upward dog. Exhale, down dog. 4-legged dog. Looking forward, step or hop it to the top of the mat. If you want to try that hop, look forward, bend the knees, exhale, engage your core, and spring forward. Halfway lengthen, inhale, fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, rise. Good, hands to heart, chair pose, sink down. Take your arms high and wide. On the inhale, sink back into your seat. On the exhale, stand tall, sweep the arms back, heart forward. Inhale, arms high, sink down. Exhale, stand tall, arms back, heart forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, we're gonna add in the hop on the exhale when you're ready. Maybe a little smile here. And use your arms for momentum. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold chair for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, shake it off. Well done. Getting that heart pulsing in our bodies. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Good, on the exhale, step or hop it back. Down dog, let's come forward to our plank. Inhale, chaturanga, yoga push-ups are here. If you want, knees are optional too. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Reset. Planting through hands and feet. Soften your jaw. Take the right leg back and up and open your hip and the knee. We can circle the knee in the air. Good. Change direction. Good. And then open up that hip. Hold it here, or we can come into a wild thing. We pivot on the standing foot and drop our right toes over to the left. We lift through hips, belly, heart, shoulder over wrist on your supporting arm. We can let the head drop. Reach through the fingers. Beautiful. Exhale. With steadiness and control, unravel. Engage your core. Pull the right knee to nose under the body. Inhale, send it back. Right knee to nose. Send it back. Right knee to right upper arm. Send it back. Right upper arm. Send it back. Left upper arm. Send it back. Left upper arm and back. Right foot between your hands, ground your back heel and cartwheel up for warrior two. So the front knee is gonna stack on the ankle. We're gonna open up those shoulders. The back foot plants, the quads engage, and we sink our hips. Arms are floating. We gaze past those right fingers. Take a breath. Good, as you breathe in, feel the spine lengthen and the heart open. And as you breathe out, sink those hips a little deeper. Hold and breathe. Engage the thighs, engage your feet. Lengthen up from the hips and soften the shoulders. Soften the jaw. Take the left hand to the back leg. Right arm is high, peaceful warrior. Reach up and back. The gaze could be up, straight ahead, or down toward the back foot. We could take that left hand behind our back and hold onto our front hip. Maybe we sink a little deeper. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, right forearm to thigh, left arm straight up. Hold here. Reach through your fingers. Open up your hips. If we want to deepen the stretch, take the right arm inside the leg. Press into your leg as you reach in all directions. Good. Maybe we bend at the elbow in that left arm. Take the hand behind our back. We could take the right arm under our thigh and find our fingers for bound angle pose. Drop the hips, lift the heart. Gaze is up, forward or down here. Hold and breathe. Wherever you are, hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Unravel. Back to warrior two. And then cartwheel down to your low lunge. Hands flank the front foot. We might be using our block. Left hand to the ground and twist. Right arm is high. Good. From your twist, take the right hand to the hip. Rotate to the outer edge of your back foot and take that right foot back. We can stack or cross our feet. We could also drop to the left knee under hip for a little more stability. Take the right arm high. We're in side plank now. Reach in all possible directions. Shoulder over wrist for support. Strong through your core. Lots of length, lots of lift. Maybe we send the heart and hips forward. Breathe. Exhale. Full plank. Move through vinyasa. Chaturanga, yoga push-ups are there. Upward dog on the inhale. Good, down dog, exhale. Reset. Take the left leg back and up. Open that hip and the knee. We can circle the knee in the air. Change direction. Open up that hip crease. And then hold that hip nice and open. We can stay right here, or we can flip our dog, pivot on the standing foot, drop those toes to the right of your mat, lift through hips, belly, heart, shoulder over wrist. Let the head and arm fall, lift through the heart. Exhale, unravel. Steadiness and control here. Strong core, left knee to nose, round and curl. Exhale, take it back, inhale. Knee to nose, and back. Left knee to left upper arm, back. Second tap and back to the right upper arm. Good. One more to the right. Take it back. Foot between your hands, cartwheel up, ground your back heel. Inhale to warrior two. Good. Sink a little deeper. So we want to make sure our front knee is stacking on the ankle and that those toes are pointing forward. If the knee's bowing in, put some pressure on the outer edge of that front foot. Good. Plant both feet. Reach forward, reach back, sink, exhale. Right hand to back leg, left arm is high. Up and back for a peaceful warrior. Maybe we sink our hips a little more deeply. Inhale to warrior two. Left forearm to thigh, right arm overhead. Pull through those fingers. Take the arm up. Maybe we bend at the elbow. Take the hand behind our back. Open the heart. We can take it deeper, left arm under the thigh. Or maybe we just want to hold it here with that left arm pressing against the inner leg. Find your bind or hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unravel, inhale. Cartwheel down, low lunge, exhale. Spin to twist to the left. Reach through your fingers, left hand to hip. Rotate to the outer edge of the back foot and take the left foot back. Stack or cross your feet, press the floor away. Shoulder over wrist, find length in every possible direction. Reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Plank pose, chaturanga. Upward dog on the inhale. Downward dog, exhale the breath. Looking forward, step or hop it to the top of the mat. Use your core for hopping. Halfway lengthen and fold. Reverse swan dive, rise. Good, hands to heart, exhale. Shake it off. Perfect, we're warm. We're ready to continue. So moving into the standing series, we're gonna bring the feet hip distance apart. Take the arms forward, palms face the ground, shoulders drop back and down. We're coming into chair pose. Weight is in the heels, sink down. Reach back through those hip bones. Reach up to the crown of head. Shoulders away from those ears. Good, set your gaze. So finding some fixed focus. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. We're gonna come right up to the toe mound. So pick up your heels. This time, imagine you're sliding down a wall. So keep the shoulders stacking on the hips. Keep lifting through the knees and heels. And let's just try to come down a third of the way. Good. This is a balancing pose. So we wanna set our gaze on a fixed object in front of us. Good. So find that thing to focus on. Maybe a little deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, ground the heels, pigeon toe the feet and squeeze the knees. If this is gonna be a little too intense for your knees, come back to part 2. Otherwise, we're gonna squeeze here and come down a nice slow pace down. Good, heels come off the ground, we're squeezing all the way. Perfect. Now if you get down here and it's really comfortable, lift up a few inches, squeeze everything, maybe even pick up those heels. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze, come on up, shake it off. Whew. Shake off those legs. Good, lots of power we're building here from our feet to our hips. Plant down firmly through both feet. Engage through your quads. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, we're gonna take left arm under right. So wrapping left under right, bend the elbows and then bring your palms together or hold a thumb. We're coming into an eagle bind with our arms. If that doesn't work, if you can't even get this crossed, then just bring your hands to your shoulders. We're all gonna be pulling those elbows away from the chest and lifting high. Bend a little more deeply. And then let's take the left leg over the right. Squeeze the thighs. Now you can use your big toe here for support or keep on going and wrap that foot. Find everything down the center line of the body. Lift through the arms, drop back through the shoulders and hips. Sink into your pose and squeeze everything. Set your gaze for 5, 4, 3, 2. We can bow here on the exhale. Beautiful. All right. From our baby eagle, we are gonna unravel the warrior three nice and slow. So unravel the leg, take the left heel back, stand tall, reach back. We can hold the eagle bind, or we can separate our arms nice and wide. Go ahead, find your pose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the hands to the blocks or the floor in front of you and bow the head. Keep kicking that leg back and up. We have a standing split here. Good. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, soften the standing leg and plant your hands. From here, we're gonna find a little kick and a hop. So with the hands planted, we're gonna kick the left leg high and hop off the toes of the right. So just a little hop. And if you're comfortable with the handstand, you're welcome to come into that here. Otherwise, just a little hop. And then plant again through that right leg. Come back to your warrior three. And on the inhale, root to rise. Whew. Shake it off. Other side, take the arms high. Inhale. Right arm wraps under the left. Bend at the elbows, bring the palms together or hold your thumb or hold your shoulders. Elbows pull off the chest, shoulders down the back. Sink down like chair pose and then take the right thigh over the left. Squeezing here, finding your variation of eagle. Sink a little deeper. Now if these balancing poses are challenging for you, find a wall space that you can use either from behind or from the side. Sink a little deeper. Elbows lift, reach through the fingers. Exhale, bow. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're gonna unhook. Send your right heel back. We can hold eagle bind with our arms, or we can take the arms wide. Warrior three. Set your gaze. Strong standing leg. Exhale, hands to the ground or to your blocks. Bow the head, lift that right leg high. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen halfway. Soften the standing leg. Plant your hands, and we're gonna add in those little handstand hops. Kick the right leg rather back and up. Hop off the toes of the left. Good, just little hops here. And again, if you have handstand in your practice, you're welcome to come into it here. This is baby steps. Plant down through that left leg firm. Engage your core, hands to heart. Back to warrior three. Inhale, root to rise. Whew, we can feel our legs now. Shake it off. All right. From here, feet about hip distance apart. Bring all the weight into the right foot, and we're gonna pick up the left knee. Interlace the fingers at the knee. If your hands are slippery, we might need a towel for this one, so you can have a towel ready. Circle your ankle. Pull navel to spine, we're gonna bow over the thigh. We're coming into standing head to knee here. As you bow over the thigh, our core is engaged. We're gonna see if we can reach for our foot. All 5 fingers under the foot, or use your towel here. We're gonna send the heel forward next, extending that leg forward. The leg is parallel to the ground. Our standing leg is strong, but there's a micro bend to the knee. So we're not locking our joints. Shoulders back, bow forehead to knee or shin. If you want to take it deeper, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Let it go. Good, so you're just finding your edge in this pose. So if we're holding here, this might be where we stay. We're working on balance and strength in the standing leg. We don't have to take it all the way. So tune into your body. Left foot ground, strong standing leg, strong through your core. Pick up the right leg. Interlace the fingers at the knee. Let's circle that ankle. Find your breath. Good, strong core. We bow over the thigh. We pick up the knee and then reach for our foot. All 5 fingers under the foot. Strong grip here. Reach through the heel. Start to kick forward if you can. Soften your elbows, soften your wrists. And we can pull the upper body over the leg if we want to deepen the stretch. Strong standing leg as we bow. Little micro bend to your knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, gently let it go. Take the hands to the low spine. Plant the feet, bring the weight forward in your toes. Lift the heart, let the head fall back. Lift the heart on the inhale, let the head fall back. Inhale, rise. Just a little counter stretch here for the spine. Bend the knees and bow. Little sway side to side. Good, we can roll this up nice and slow. Excellent. All right, moving on, standing bow pose. This one is a nice challenging posture for the whole body. Let's reach our arms high. Take the left hand down, open up the palm. Kick your left leg back and reach for your ankle from the inside. Now if that inside grip is a little challenging, you can also hold the outside. But if you're going for the inside grip, make sure we have an external rotation. An internal rotation is going to limit the mobility in your shoulder. So think about opening. Okay, good. Knees pull together. We're going to kick into our hand. Reach through those right fingers, strong standing leg, and on the exhale, pivot. So reaching forward, dropping down, and kicking back and up at the same time. The gaze might be just past your fingers. Find that unmoving object in front of you, and if you fall out of it, come back in. We have the time. Kick into your hand. On your inhale, find length in your pose. On your exhale, find lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Back up. Inhale, shake it off. Good. Reach the arms high. Inhale. Bring the right hand down. Open up the palm. Kick your right foot back, reaching for your ankle from the inside. Good. Find your grip. Reach and extend on the inhale. On your exhale, we can kick into our hand and reach forward. Find that simultaneous tug of war in our body. Good, we're opening the hips. We're lengthening the legs. We're opening the heart, the spine. We're challenging balance. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Lots of focus for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Let it go. Well done. Excellent. All right, we're going to take a nice wide step on our mat. So let's use the width of our mat here. Toes outward. Hands to the thighs. Exhale, we're going to drop the left shoulder, look over the right. Inhale to center, other side. Just a nice, easy stretch for the shoulders. Soften the neck, jaw, tongue, and throat. Good. Back to center on your inhale. Let's bow forward on your exhale. Hands to the floor, feet parallel to each other. And just start to shift the weight side to side. And if you need more space here, use your blocks. Side to side. Good, we're opening hips and hamstrings. Come back to center. We're gonna pigeon toe the feet a little. Lengthen your spine halfway on your inhale. Exhale, bow a little more deeply. Bring the weight into your toes. And see if we can reach for our ankles or the outer edges of our feet. And then pull the crown of head to the floor. And as we pull the crown of head to the floor, pull the shoulders away from your ears and bend your elbows. Now some of you might have the head tapping the mat. Others may be quite far away. It all depends on your body and your body today. Good, come into your body, come into your breath. If you have headstand in your practice, you're welcome to come into it here. We can use the support of our forearms, hands, or a wall space. Come into the body, come into the breath. We are all enjoying this beautiful inversion where the heart is above the head. One more breath. Feel that beautiful stretch down through the hamstrings. Down through the spine. Now, if you have tight hamstrings in this pose, you'll want to be bending those knees. We're going to gently release the feet, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Soften your knees, and let's shift a little side to side. Good. Come back to center, walk the hands forward. We might be using a block here, left hand on the floor or a block, and we twist, sorry, right hand on a floor or a block, and we twist to the left. Back to center. Other side, lots of length, find your twist. Good, back to center. We're gonna walk our hands to the top of our mat and then send your left foot back. Downward dog. Come forward to tabletop, drop to the knees and sink back into the heels for child's pose. Take a moment here. Come into the body, come into the breath. We can roll the forehead on the ground. We can shift our hips side to side. Let's start to lengthen out the breath. On the inhale, let's come back to our tabletop position. Flipping on the toes, downward dog. Good. From down dog, take your right leg back and up, open the hip and the knee. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring the knee behind the right wrist. The foot comes over to the left for pigeon stretch. Walking the back leg back, squaring your hips to the floor. Now, if pigeon pose is not in your practice, you can come onto your back to a nice figure 4 stretch here. We might be using a block under that sit bone, the right sit bone. If we need a little more support in our pose, feel free to use your props. Good. Maybe a towel at the top of the mat for the forehead. We're gonna lengthen on the inhale and then slowly lower to the forearms, exhale. We're opening through the right hip here. Now as you're ready, we fan those forearms open and drop the forehead down to the floor or onto our towel. Come into the body, come into the breath. Sending the breath into the right hip here. We want to release any tension, tightness, resistance, or stress here in the hip. Long breathing in, longer breathing out. This is a nice, juicy stretch for the hips. It's one you can hold for maybe 5 minutes or even more if you like. If this is a pose you want to stay in for a while, feel free to pause this video so you can hold it as long as you like. We're going to hold here for about 3 or 4 more deep breaths. Inhale, gently pressing up. Hands to the ground. Let's come onto the toes of the back leg. Lift off the knee and then come back to downward dog. And if it feels good, you could also take that right leg back and up and just open up the hip and then reset in your down dog. Let's do the same stretch for the other side. Left leg back, inhale. Good. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist, foot over to the right, and we walk back. Square the hips to the ground, lengthen everything. We might have a block there under the left sit bone if we need it. And when you're ready, exhale down to your forearms. and onto the forehead. And if you're in your figure 4 stretch, we're going to switch to the other side. Fanning those forearms open, maybe grounding the forehead. Just really connecting the forehead to the earth, our third eye between the brows. Softening any tension you might be holding there. Softening the jaw. Breathing into the left hip and maybe noticing a difference from one side to the other. Holding here for 3 or 4 more breaths, or again, pause the video for a longer hold. Starting to release and let go of all the extra effort we're carrying or holding in the body. On your inhale, gently press up. Good. We're just going to roll over to our left hip and then take your right leg forward. Both legs forward. And we can shake those legs out. Shake out those hips. Good. We're coming into a seated spine twist. Let's take the right leg over the left. And if we can do a little bit more, we'll take the left heel around to our right hip. Good. Taking your right hand behind you, hug your front knee with the left arm. On your inhale, we use that right arm like a kickstand for the spine, so lengthen up. And as you exhale, we can pull against the knee and twist the body to the right. Good. Let's keep this twist in the mid-back. So on your inhale, find length, and you can even feel the space between the vertebra. On your exhale, come into your twist. You can close our eyes. See if you can bring all of your attention to your breath and all of your awareness to the spine. Finding length on the inhale, twist on the exhale. Softening the jaw, tongue, and throat with the neck and shoulders. Noticing the subtle restriction of breath here. We're cutting off half our lungs in the twist. We're also cutting off the fluid to the spine, the blood to the spine here. And I just want you to notice the sensation in the back body when we return to center. So on the next inhale, slowly come back to center and just stay in touch with your spine. You should feel that blood flowing back in. Good, nice detox for the spine. Let's take the hands over to the left. Send your knee away and bow, counter stretch. Back to center on the inhale, hands back, legs forward. Shake them off. And let's take the left over the right, and we'll take the right heel over to the left hip if we can. If that feels a little too much on your knee, then keep the bottom leg extending. Left arm back, right arm hugs the knee. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good, and if you have a little more to give here, you can also take your elbow outside the knee for a little more twist. Let's keep this stretch in our mid-back. Find the space between the vertebrae with every inhale. Feel your twist with every exhale. Soften the jaw, tongue, and throat, the neck and shoulders. In your body with your breath. Tuning into the spine, the back body. On the next inhale, just noticing that sensation again of the blood re-entering the spine. Hands over to the right, exhale, we bow. Back to center on your inhale. Let's send those legs forward. We're gonna slide a little up our mat here. Good, we can hold on to the knees, send the heart forward as you breathe in. Hollow round as you breathe out, and let's rock all the way back, hugging the thighs over the chest. And then planting down through your feet. Arms wide, palms down. Take the hips a little left of center and let the knees fall to the right. Good, we want to try to stack our hips, our knees, our ankles, taking your hand to your thigh for support. Take that left arm wide. We're twisting through the torso. We can open up that left palm just to open the shoulder, and then turn the palm down for support and keep the shoulder open. Good, little tug of war here, gently pulling through the knees, dropping through the shoulder. Find your breath. This is another beautiful stretch to hold a little bit longer, so please feel free to pause the video again here. We're going to inhale, come back to center. And then hips a little to the right of center, let the knees fall over to your left. Left hand holds the thigh and the right arm reaches wide. Palm open to open the shoulder, and then we can turn the palm down. Close your eyes and breathe into the side body, into the hip, into the shoulder. Feel free to pause your video and hold a little longer. If you're ready to move with me, we're going to come back to center on the inhale. Good. Bringing the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop open. We'll bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Lengthen the back of the neck. Feel the space between your shoulders and your ears. Maybe picking up and resetting the sacrum. On the inhale, feel the belly rise. Feel the chest rise. Feel the breath in the throat. And exhale, empty the throat, the chest, the belly. Find the wave of your breath in and out. With each exhale, feel the physical body sink into the floor. With each inhale, feel the space in your body. Softening the muscles of the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes. Softening the jaw, the tongue, the throat. Softening the neck and shoulders. Soften down through your arms, through the elbows, the wrists, the palms, and each finger and thumb. Soften through the chest and the belly, all the internal organs of the body, softening the spine, our scaffolding. Softening the sacrum, the pelvis, the hips. And down through your legs, through the knees, the ankles, the feet, and each toe. You're welcome to stay here with the knees wide, or we can pull the knees together and then send our heels to the bottom edge of the mat. Softening the whole body into the ground. We may keep our hands on the body or bring our arms down by our sides. Finding a steady breath in and a steady breath out through the nose. keeping your attention with your breath, allowing the awareness to drop deep into the vehicle of your body. Dropping into the space-holding thought, witnessing the movement of the mind without attachment and without judgment. Starting to deepen the breath, wiggling the toes and the fingers, letting the head fall side to side. And of course, if you want to stay a little longer in your Shavasana, then pause the video. Stay as long as you like. This is your practice. On the next inhale, we're going to ground down through the feet, bend the knees, and roll over to our right or left side. On your inhale, press up to a comfortable seat on your mat. Long spine, grounding down through the sit bones. Take a deep breath in and a steady breath out. And a steady breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you all for joining practice. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope every part of your body felt this practice. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Namaste.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below.
And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsite.